How to sing One Way or Another like Debbie Harry. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm getting really excited because I just love this song so much. Debbie Harry was the singer of Blondie. It was actually the band Blondie that released the song One Way or Another, this version of it. And Blondie were one of my childhood favorite bands as a child. So I bought their version of The Tide is High with my own. I think it was birthday money when I was about 5 years old. And that was after I'd bought my first ever single that I bought, which was Banana Republic by the Boomtown Rats. So I've always been into punk, even as a young child. The Tide is High is actually a reggae song, which was covered by Blondie. And the Boomtown Rats' Banana Republic is a reggae influenced punk songs. It doesn't sound really punk. Now, I wasn't allowed to listen to punk growing up, but when I was 16, I went back to it and I said to my mum, I'm still into punk, still gonna listen to punk, and I have been ever since. And I'm now nearly 50 at the time of making this video in October 2025. So getting back to Blondie, how to sing in the style of Debbie Harry. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos, I do say it's sing like yourself. Your own voice is as important as your favorite singers. But if you want to sing in a certain style and you want to sing in the style of a specific singer, that's absolutely fine, as long as you're not trying to sound exactly like them and actually imitate them rather than put your own version of their kind of style. Okay, so you might want to use the influence or the sound of somebody else. I really like Skin from Skunk Anansie, Courtney Love from Hole, as you may have seen from another video that I've just made recently, and Chrissy Hind from The Pretenders, and also Polly Steinry from X-Ray Specs. But I do have my own sound, my own individual sound. Now, I've been singing for 26 years at the time of making this. I started singing in 1999, and over the years, I have established my own sound and developed that. The reason that I've chose One Way or Another is because it has lots of different sounds. She uses lots and lots of different sounds. Now, you may or may not know this, but she was already in her 30s when Blondie made their mark and became international and became very well known. So her voice was already quite mature. So if you're younger than 20, or if you're in your early 20s, you may or may not be able to create that more mature sound. Don't worry about it. That will come when you learn how your voice works. You'll be able to create that kind of sound. If you already have a mature sounding voice, or you're already in your 30s, that will come a lot easier to you, but don't worry about it. I just wanted to mention it just in case that you're a young person, or you have a young sound, or maybe you're a very small person who has a very small larynx and your voice doesn't naturally sound very deep. She had a lot of attitude, still has a lot of attitude, and a lot of attitude in her real life. She's a woman with attitude, a feisty woman. And that comes across in the delivery of her songs. So what she wasn't doing, what we're not doing here, we're not trying to sound good or nice. And again, if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that trying to sound good or trying to sound nice is actually the opposite of what we should be doing when we're using our voices. We want to use our voices authentically and let our voices do what they're supposed to do, rather than fighting to make them sound the way we want them to sound and to do something that they're not supposed to do. So Debbie Harry sang in a very natural way. I think she had voice lessons in terms of that she had some drama classes and she had voice lessons in that way. I don't believe that she had singing lessons. I haven't actually ever researched that, but I don't believe she did. But I do believe that she had some voice training from an acting teacher and from having drama lessons. So that would have helped her to be able to project and to be able to make different sounds with her voice. So when we get to One Way or Another and we approach it with attitude, okay? So what I would recommend is getting into a kind of stance where you're bracing yourself as if someone's going to punch you in the stomach. So it's like, but you don't want to make that sound when you're singing, right? But it's that kind of, I'm overdoing it so that you know what I'm doing. But you're bracing yourself, bracing your stomach to give it that kind of strength and attitude. You don't have to give it a lot of power because the attitude does that for that. And when you use forward placement, this is a punk song, right? So in punk, we use a lot of forward placement for most punk singing, not all, but for most. And certainly for rock singing, this type of rock singing. So we got one way, and this is more of the snarl. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. All right, so it's a snarly kind of, and the attitude is all there. So it's not one way or another, I'm gonna find you. All right, if you want to sing it in that style, of course, that is your prerogative, that is your choice. What I'm teaching you here is singing it in the Debbie Harry style. Okay, so you've got that kind of braced, as if someone's going to punch you. You've got the attitude behind it and you're kind of snarling. So it's a little bit like John Lydon as well, Johnny Rotten, okay? One way or another, I'm going to find you. And she does a lot of growling in this song. Now, if you're not sure how to start, you can start with the one way, right? Why not? Why not start where it starts in this case? And it's here. So you can go wah, wah, and it's a really weird sound. You can start with na to get there. Na, 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 na. And it's snarly and it's throwaway. All right, it's not nice. It's not na, 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 na. One way. No, it's got to be snarly. It's got to be throwaway. You've got to have attitude. So you na, 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 na. Like, it's like you're taking the mick a bit, like kids at school. Na, 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 na. It's that kind of sound. If this is helping you and you're enjoying this video as much as I'm enjoying making it, then remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button and share it with another friend who loves Blondie or loves this way, or this attitude-y, this type of song, loves punk music maybe, and help them out so that you can have some fun together. What's great about the way that she delivers this is that the attitude is there in every single syllable. So there's a lot of emphasis on the consonants within the song. One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you. So there's hardly any E. You can't hear the E in get ya, right? Get you one way. And that gives it a kind of desperation as well. So when you listen to the words of the song, the chorus, one way or the hook actually, one way or another, I'm gonna get you. And that is what drives the song. We get to the end of the song, one way or another, I'm gonna lose you. Right, and then I'm gonna lose you, I'm gonna give you the slip, okay? So, if you listen to the song and listen to the way that she enunciates, the way that she delivers, it's relentless. There is no get up, all right? There's lots of space, but there's no get up in her delivery. She doesn't, like other singers who maybe create a contrast between powerful and soft and fast and slow. This is pretty much the same all the way through. So to talk you through it, at the beginning, you've got to, as I say, give that brace and think attitude. What are you thinking? One way or another, I'm going to get you. You're not getting away from me. There is no way I'm going to let you go. One way or another. Now, she does add vibrato. She does use vibrato, and it's a very fast and it's a very nasal vibrato. What we don't want is that kind of slipping back into the back of the throat vibrato where you lose control, because if you do that, you're not going to be able to get it back. You're going to find it quite frustrating. So it's a forward placement, fast, nasally vibrato, strong diction on the consonants. I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. It's kind of almost you're spitting the words out, snarling, spitting those words out. I'm getting really excited because I just love this song so much. When it comes to that end part of the song, there aren't really any high or big powerful notes in the song apart from that one at the end. One way or another, All right, so there's a growl there. There are growls elsewhere in the song as well. And she kind of uses a Kermit the Frog kind of sound. One way, and that gives it the power but keeps it strong without making it singy and nice. So it really keeps that strength and that power and that attitude and that feistiness right to the end of the song. I'm gonna lose ya, I'm gonna give you the slip. And it's really a I'm gonna give you the slip, right? So we don't want, I'm gonna give you the slip, if you're doing the rest of it strong and powerful. So you've got to do it all the way through. Now, when you come to learning it and practicing it, it's going to be quite difficult to give it that energy all the way through, all right? You've got 3.5 minutes of a song, and to keep that energy up all the way through when you're just learning how to do it, it's gonna get tiring. So, like everything, learn it section by section. Talk through the lyrics first, okay? So you get the lyrics in front of you, you listen to the song, maybe listen to it a second time, just the first section, and then you talk through the lyrics without trying to sing it and without the music. So you're just getting your teeth and your tongue and your lips around the lyrics, and that's going to create muscle memory, and that's really going to help you when it comes to adding everything else on top. So when it comes to learning a song and when it comes to delivering and performing a song, we really do it in layers. So we start with the sound and the atmosphere, in this case the attitude. You get that from listening to the music, from listening to her delivery and reading the lyrics and understanding what the lyrics mean. And then you add on top, you add in layers. So get the lyrics, you get the attitude, you get bracing yourself, you get the forward placement. Then you're going to add the growls and you're going to add the Kermit the Frog sound in those kind of more powerful sounds. It's a really, 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 really fun song, and I hope that you enjoy singing it as much as I enjoy singing it. I absolutely love this song, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it for you. Now, if you're an aspiring professional or semi-professional singer or singer-songwriter and you'd like some help singing these types of songs, singing rock songs, singing punk songs, grunge, metal, this rock genre and all of the sub-genres, then if you'd like to apply for singing lessons, then click the link that's in the description and in the pinned comment. It's an application for singing lessons, and it's a consultation. So this first session isn't a lesson, and the consultation is for people who are looking to have singing lessons. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hydrated. Ciao!